Welcome to the bad boy pod, talking bad boy bars, make a good girl nuts with the bad boy swag. Having conversations that a bad boy man, sit down, relax, kick back, have a blast, enjoy the bad boy pod, brought to you by Lady Pods.
Welcome to the
Bad Boy Pod, smoking bad boy bars. Am I right? We had to put ourselves in the mood.
Nuts.
Yeah.
With bad boy swag.
Maya Miko, thanks again for your work. Yeah, so we're, doing a double-double. Maybe you remember from last week. Maybe you don't. I certainly remember because we said that exact phrase 2 minutes ago.
Perhaps you've stretched your little leggies.
Yeah, maybe you've gotten up since the last week. Maybe you haven't. Either way, we are fully supportive.
We are. I mean, I didn't get to eat a cookie this time.
Eat a cookie.
But, my tummy is grumbling, so I will take one.
Yeah,
take
eat a
one
cookie.
Do you want one? Do you want me to throw one at you?
I do sort of want one.
Oh!
Have you ever tried so hard not to sit up so you didn't, Julia and I just did that.
I have so much food in the corner of my mouth. It's very attractive. This is ASMR Baldwin. It really is.
It really is ASMR Baldwin.
Where is he? Where the fuck is my bitch ASMR Baldwin?
If you love somebody, you're going to defend them.
Oh, yeah.
When you love somebody, you want to defend them.
When you love somebody, you want to defend them.
This is called Alec Baldwin on a picnic. Talking to his agent on the phone. And ignoring his family. We isolated this and put it on YouTube. That would be the title of it, yes.
Oh,
As an ASMR
Baldwin. I said no. I don't want to do the Fruit Loops ad.
Imagine him doing the Fruit Loops ad. Sometimes when I'm hearing his voice...
Why am I the green M&M?
Sometimes when I'm hearing his voice, or when we're doing his voice, I'm really seeing Paul Hollywood's face. I do not know why. Early TV talk, but we won't
If there's
talk about
ever
it.
if there's a big crime that happens at Bake Off, Alec Baldwin can play the Paul Hollywood character in the dramatized limited series.
He really could. If there's ever a giant murder or scandal.
I would love a GBBO scandal.
What would it be? Sorry, I'm still fucking eating cookies.
It's an ASMR Baldwin of a fucking episode. And if you can't handle that, I don't know. You should talk to somebody because it's not a big deal. You need to grow the fuck up.
This is Alec ASMR stuffing cookies in his face at night.
Yeah.
Before he goes to bed.
And that can be very soothing for people, and it's not a weird sex thing.
I do the same shit, baby.
Yep. I feel delicious.
Me and Alec Baldwin are the same person.
I know.
When you love somebody, you want to defend them.
Okay. So I guess we should just jump back into where we left off. And it's a huge pool of pervs today.
You're right.
We got a pool of pervs, and then we're going to do Good Boys and TV Talk, and it's going to be like, wow.
How'd you cram all that in there?
Yeah, we really crammed it in.
We know how to make sausage.
We know how to make sausage, and it's all about the skin. Right?
Have you ever made a sausage?
I don't think so.
I certainly haven't, but I've watched people do it. Probably on Pasta Grannies. They also make sausage.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I've seen them put the tube in there and fill it up, and it's very meaty and weird to watch. It's weird to watch the pork tube fill up with sausage. It feels weird.
It's also weird to watch the Pasta Grannies fill up, I guess. But they have the weirdest titles for them. It's just like 110-year-old woman makes rigatoni, and you're like... Let her rest.
I love that clickbait.
It's incredible clickbait.
Yeah, she needs to take a nap. Why are you making her make rigatoni for YouTube?
I really saw the oldest woman alive, or something. Maybe it didn't say oldest woman alive, but it was 100 and something, and you're like,
would you eat someone's rigatoni who made it if they're that old?
What are you saying? But yeah,
you would.
I'm not ageist.
Me neither, but I would definitely make sure no skin fell into it. Email Diane.
I'm really afraid of eating other people's skin. My name is Zoe Clara.
It is.
I'm introducing you, by the way, because it's a new episode.
Oh, I forgot. And I'm Julia Davidovich. And I, when I see someone's skin flaking off, that's when I take a big lick. Show me that smile. Horrible. Oh, speaking of which, on last week's episode,
Yeah.
We
'cause
discussed
we are
Robin
in
Thicke.
a totally different week this week.
We are. It's different.
Yeah.
Apparently, Alan Thicke
Oh.
was a bit of a creepy deepy.
Oh. I didn't really know that. Canadian content.
Canadian content alert of the year.
Get him out of
Alan
here.
Thicke was maybe creepy.
Maybe creepy. Don't mean to speak ill of the dead. You can still be creepy.
You can
in
be
your
creepy and dead at the
grave.
same time. Email Diane.
Mhm.
Spooky season. Creepy and dead. What happened?
So he's obsessed with Halloween now.
I know. A week has
What are you gonna
passed, and
be
now
this
it's my
year?
favorite holiday.
Yeah. Maybe we can find some Halloween's past costumes to put in the
Maybe we could
Slimer.
find some, like, maybe we can look up some former bad boys and see what they wore for Halloween. That would be a really fun Halloween post.
I mean, we don't want to see Paul Hollywood's.
We don't want to see Paul Hollywood's Halloween costume. Paul
Wait,
Halloween.
Did he do? Wow, Paul Halloweenie-wood.
Paul Halloweenie-wood. That's how you make a sausage.
That's stop.
Paul Halloweenie-wood.
Paul Halloweenie-wood. Paul Halloweenie-wood. What do you? I feel like he's at least been a Nazi once, or like was that? in
Oh,
the
right. He
episode?
was a Nazi.
Or was that Prince Harry?
No, I think they were both Nazis.
Okay,
You're so
You know when
right.
Sometimes you don't know if that information was real or not. Or
Yeah, I feel like if Paul Hollywood wasn't a Nazi, I'll just kill myself right now. No, I'm just kidding. He definitely was a Nazi though, and for Halloween.
for Halloween,
Not like in the
IRL.
war.
He thought it was a funny haha, but
Yeah,
unfortunately,
it
he
wasn't
was
funny,
wrong.
but he also wasn't an actual Nazi at the camps or whatever.
I can't.
Okay, email Diane. Don't email Diane about that. Okay, Josh
I don't think I've
Duggar.
ever spat at my mic the way I just did from that laugh. I gleeked.
ASMR
Is that the
Baldwin.
word?
Gleet?
Gleeked when you squirt like liquid from your mouth.
Gleeted?
Email Diane on that.
Email Diane.
I'll definitely put that in the Slimer because
That
I
is
feel like,
a
that is a
fetish.
gleek. Okay.
Diane's a little fetish.
Oh, Diane's a little. Yeah, of course.
Definitely. Okay, we're actually going to do the Josh Duggar update now.
Yeah.
So, a judge denied motions seeking to dismiss child pornography charges against Josh Duggar because the photos that were seized were taken after he was in custody.
It's so weird.
It's very weird. It feels like a technicality that maybe would have worked, though, but it didn't.
I mean,
Okay, the motions to suppress evidence say investigators took Duggar's cell phone before he could call his lawyer and question him without his lawyer present. The cell phone was seized while authorities executed a search warrant at a used car dealership run by Duggar in November 2019. That feels like maybe it could have worked, right?
Yeah, I mean,
If this was a Law and Order, it would work.
honestly, it would. Or if
Yeah.
it was 20 years ago,
Yeah,
or 10 years ago, even.
yeah.
Yeah, very surprising.
The judge he's gonna go on trial. His trial is on November 30th. He could go to prison forever.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely going to be on Suey Watch.
He will be. I mean, I hope he's found guilty. It's going to be really hard. I feel like with all of these like celebrity cases, how are you going to find jurors that don't know about it already?
I mean, I'm sure you can find people.
You're right.
Literally, George Davidovich would not. Not that he's down here, but
Not
like,
everyone has a podcast about pervy men, I guess.
I mean, like, if you brought Josh Duggar up at a party, out of 5 people, who do you think would know who he was?
I think 3 out of 5
3 out of 5?
millennials.
Millennials? What if you're not around millennials?
You know what? I would say 4 out of 5 millennials.
What if you're at a holiday party with family?
Maybe 2 out of 5.
Yeah. And
I
that's
think-
a Diane promise.
Yeah, the Diane promise. 2 out of 5 family members will know
Know who
about
Josh
Josh
Duggar.
Duggar. Test that out at Thanksgiving.
I
this
mean,
year.
just know who he even is.
yeah.
Because, like, if I asked my mom who Josh Duggar was,
You
I
don't
don't
think
think
she'd be
she'd
like,
know.
oh, from 19 Kids and Counting, the
No.
pervert?
absolutely not.
Yeah. I don't think my mom would know either.
George would not fucking know.
No, he would definitely not know. This is the ultimate question. If you have an opinion on how many people at a dinner party of mixed age groups would know about Josh Duggar,
It's a good,
email
fun
Diane at
game to
babblewithpod.com.
play.
It's so fun.
Yeah, this is a good game for New Year's.
It's
you
a
know?
really good New Year's game. How many people would know about this person? It's sort of a, alternative to does Mark McGrath have they met Mark McGrath?
Yeah.
Like what percentage of people at a party would know who he is of mixed age?
I mean, it's a weird kind of celebrity. I stumbled upon a video on YouTube, just by living,
Certainly.
that was a video of like Pauly Shore
Oh.
and Ed from 90 Day Fiance.
Oh.
And they were walking around Hollywood. Or no, Vegas? Where the fuck were they? Vegas. I know. What an odd couple.
Wait, DJ Pauly D?
No.
No,
Pauly
Pauly Shore. Okay, Pauly Shore
Everyone's
and
favorite
Big Ed.
gross comedian.
Can we definitely put that picture in Wilmer?
Oh, yeah.
We need to.
Oh, it was a weird meeting. But they walked around and Polly was like, do you know who this guy is? And everyone said yes. And then no one knew who Polly was.
Wow.
Yeah. He was begging to get into photos with Ed.
Do you think more people know who Big Ed is over Josh Duggar?
I don't think that was fake. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
mean, no one is more relevant than Big Ed.
You're right.
It's just a fact.
Unfortunately.
Okay, so that was the Josh Duggar update. The R. Kelly update is on September 22nd. He was found guilty of multiple charges, including sexual exploitation of a child, racketeering, and sex trafficking. And these charges carry a sentence of 10 years to life. He's going to be sentenced in May, but there are also additional charges that he's going to be on trial for in Illinois and Minnesota. So this is just the first of many trials, it seems, because he's, a perv on the go.
Yeah,
so
he really was.
Yeah. So we'll see how what shakes out in these other trials, but
Well, that is part of his charges, right? Because
sex trafficking.
Right.
Right.
Over state lines.
Yeah.
So he really did.
He literally
did.
So yeah, I suspect that he will be in jail for quite a bit of time.
Oh God, I hope so.
I hope so too. I mean, we say all the time, like, I don't know how I feel about jail, but I really don't want R. Kelly anywhere where he can be not in jail.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's a good place for him.
He's like
right
a
now.
violent sexual predator.
Yeah, he kept women kidnapped.
Yeah. I guess something came out after he was found guilty that someone who had testified in a previous trial against him named Azriel Clary who was like an ex-girlfriend of his. He had coached her to deny the charges against him. And she sort of came out after this most recent trial and said that she lied, basically.
Yeah, and she had been in like that previous interview after. Remember that explosive interview that he gave with Gail?
Yeah. That was, yeah.
Where he acted totally
unhinged.
Cuckoo. Unhinged. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the word for it really is.
I don't know what the word is either, but he was not
defensive, obviously, but like
he was like
wrong.
He was
obviously like the wrongest he could have ever been.
Yeah, obviously. He's
but like after that,
he's a child sexual predator, which is like the fucking worst.
Yeah, and like after that, I guess 2 women were interviewed. And they were extremely defensive, too.
Yeah.
They had been coached by him the entire time. He was there in the studio, like behind, like literally watching, apparently.
Wow.
That's what Azriel was saying, at least. I mean, she came on to the show, I guess. I think it was the same show. Sorry, I was wrapping dishes while I was watching it. But she was basically just saying that, yeah, R. Kelly was so pleased with his performance, allegedly, that he gave on that show. He thought that he did really well, freaky. And he instructed them to do the exact same thing and to come out defensive and kind of like, well, I guess what he thinks is on the offensive.
It's so wild that he thought he came off so well.
Yeah, but I guess that just speaks to where his mind is at.
I mean, he's like definitely a narcissist. He has so many things. Not that excuses his behavior.
It's very sad.
Yeah,
what they had to go through, not him.
Yeah, I'm glad that
I know that he had a very troubled childhood.
He did.
As far as like what happened to him. Obviously, it doesn't excuse any of the things that he did.
It does not.
Just, obviously a call to address that behavior.
Right. There's also, well, I'll talk about it in TV Talk, maybe not. But yeah, I think that is all we have for the updates.
Yeah.
Which is fine. We're doing fine. So let's shut the door on that section and we could just do a mass sort of. I think he's met most of the people we discussed.
Shut the door, baby. Don't say a word.
Yeah.
He's definitely met R. Kelly. He's probably met Robin Thicke.
I mean, if there are TLC awards, and I don't think there are, but like maybe there's been like a TLC reality show gala or some shit.
And you think maybe Mark McGrath met Josh Duggar
maybe
there?
he was the MC.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Has he met Brett Kavanaugh? I doubt it. Has he met Elon Musk? I'm sure he'd love to.
I'm sure he'd be dreaming about it.
Yeah, but
he'd love to go to space.
And he probably has met Britney Spears.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah. They've crossed paths. I'll try and find a photo.
Yeah, try to find a photo. He probably has not met Jamie Spears.
No, fuck that guy.
Yeah, it's unlikely. So who are your good boys this week?
I mean, I replaced the batteries in my milk or my frother.
Oh, and so she's up and running?
Oh, yeah. So good boy her for one.
Oh, I'm so happy for her.
Let me see if I put any good boys in here. Oh, damn, I didn't. Let me scrape together some. How are your good boys?
I have a good boy.
Ooh.
So, in Belize.
Oh.
First of all, let me say this about Belize.
Mm-hmm.
There was a $2,500 fine if you get caught with no mask on.
Wah.
Their numbers peaked like a week before we got there, and they instituted a nationwide curfew at 7 p.m. to curb the spread of COVID-19. They also had a shutdown on Sundays to curb the spread of COVID-19 when their numbers went up. And you got fined for not wearing a mask. Why can't everywhere do that?
I don't get what's with the curfews though?
Because like people are going out at night.
Oh, I mean they need to find a better way to do that.
Yeah, I mean the curfews I'm like whatever, but the fining for the mask?
That's great.
That's great.
I mean do it. But
yeah.
I mean
well, I also think it was like
outside too or indoors.
In Belize, a lot of the spread was tourists who were like out and about at night.
That's a good point.
I think that was more what that was.
I mean, I guess that makes sense for a vacation location, but like regular citizens who come and go.
Yeah, no, they should be exempt.
And like, I don't know, it sucks that you wouldn't be able to go sit outside anywhere after a certain amount of time. That's fucked.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's very annoying.
Yeah, well...
Why can't people just be literally courteous and wear a fucking mask?
Yeah, just wear a mask.
Anyway.
It's not that hard. Whatever. So my good boy is everywhere in Belize. Like, as a nation, they decided what hot sauce they're going to serve at restaurants.
Okay.
And it's so fucking good.
Ooh.
It's called Marie Sharp's. It
We'll put
is
that in the slimy.
Definitely spicy. But so, like, it's just the perfect fucking hot sauce. And we ordered, yes, exactly. And we ordered a bunch before we left. And when we got here, it was already waiting for us. So we have a bunch here already. We have like the classic flavor that's like habanero pepper. And it's a carrot base.
So it's sweet a little bit?
It's a little sweet, but it's habanero. So it's like kind of a different type of spice. But oh my fucking God, it's good.
Oh, wow.
I'm
Zoe
obsessed
never
with
talks about hot sauce ever.
I'm obsessed with it. I know.
It's special.
I mean,
It's
I
very
like
special.
Cholula a lot, but this is better.
Cholula's good.
This
I
is
like
better.
it. I'm no aficionado, but it's tasty.
I could not recommend Marie Sharp's more. The hot sauce of Belize.
And
The beer of Belize, Belican beer, is also extremely good.
I guess we'll put both of those in the slimer.
Okay.
Have some appreciation. Is it their local?
Yeah.
That's cool.
But even I feel like in the U.S., like, we have a couple different options for U.S. beers. I guess Budweiser. It would be like the Budweiser, probably.
What's your go-to American beer if you had to get one?
Ugh.
That's a tough to thinker.
I usually would prefer, that's not American, though.
What's your go-to if you had to pick anything?
If I had to pick
Just
anything.
a beer, and it's not like a fancy, and they're just like, listen,
It's not
we have
like a
Corona,
fancy.
we have
I guess I
Heineken.
like a Stella.
Stella.
I like Stella. I like Corona. If I want like a
Stella?
super lightweight
Mhm.
bait, I'll go with the Corona. But yeah, I like Stella or Heine-Beiney.
I like a Heine-Beiney.
Yeah.
It's a little skunker.
It's a little skunky.
It's a little skunker.
Yeah.
I
I also do like IPAs, so sue me. I love a Golden Road Session IPA. That's my favorite kind. I'll say it. I'll fucking say it. I'm sorry.
That's fine, and I love the polar opposite. I love their mango cart.
Oh
You would hate it.
no, I hate that fruity fucking
feel
there's like
great.
pineapple
I feel like
habanero lager,
perfect.
and I'm like, absolutely eat my dick. No way.
They burn your lips. What about, how do you feel about the, hold on, it's coming to me. Oh, the ciders that are like the various,
The
like if you're at like a Red Lion,
Yeah, I
and
love
they've got
cider. They'll have like an apple, like a.
but they're
what's-
flavored like the
Angry Orchard?
raspberry ones.
No.
No?
No.
No? No from Zoe. I'll put some of those in the Slimy. Some
No.
of those are good.
I'll go with I like a classic cider that tastes like apple cider.
My name is Zoe Clark.
My name is Zoe Clark, and I like a classic cider that tastes like apple cider.
Okay.
I'll fuck with a pear.
Pear's good.
Pear's good. I will not fuck with like a raspberry fucking surprise.
Ooh, I'll suck them down, baby.
You want that?
I love it. It's tasty.
Have you ever had like Smirnoff Ice?
Oh my god, that's like a high school
Or Mike's
memory.
Hard?
Yuck. I think my first ever taste of alcohol was in middle school, and it was a Mike's Hard.
Mm. Those taste so bad.
And Smirnoff Ice was like what I
Smirnoff
drank in
Ice,
grade 9. I think.
How is it like that color? Like how is it white and like? How is
It's
a
like
white
cum, but
cloudy?
cold.
It's such a cold
and like
cummy-
lightweight cum?
It's like literally cum colored.
I remember being so drunk. I don't remember though. I don't
That'll make you
remember
throw
if
up.
I spilled the Smirnoff Ice if my friend did, but then we used my other friend's jean jacket to try and mop it up.
Oh, jeez.
So that's a nice Smirnoff Ice memory for me. We'll put a nice bottle of Smirnoff. We're gonna have like a lot of bottles on the Slimer, I think.
Yeah, people are gonna be like, "Is this a
We're gonna
drinking
be
podcast
like,
now?"
Are they like sponsored yet? Yeah, so sponsor Smirnoff.
Yeah, I
I
would
have some
love
really
a
spicy
Smirnoff-
memories from being a child.
Smirnoff Ice, sponsor us, and I will lie about how much I love your product, and I don't think it tastes like aspartame or whatever.
It really it was grapefruit, right? It's like Fresca, but not.
It's like cotton candy
on
Fresca cum.
steroids. Cotton candy Fresca cum.
Let me see
That
a
should be their
Tootsie
ad.
Roll. Anyway,
That's a
I do
1994
love
surprise.
Fresca.
I like Fresca
Fresca's a bit
too.
cummy.
I will take a stand and say I like Fresca.
Oh wow!
Mommy likes Fresca.
Okay, incredible.
Do I have any good boys? Sorry.
Oh yeah, mine was Marie Sharp's.
That was it?
Yeah.
What's Marie Sharp's again?
It's the hot sauce.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I thought I had a good boy there for a second.
Well, they come and they go, and it's just a metaphor for life, really.
I will say I had a good Trader Joe's shepherd's pie. It's a little random.
That's random.
Because I only got like frozies for my apartment while
Okay.
I'm here for my final days. I sound like a dead dog.
You do.
Or a dying dog.
You're giving yourself a good final few days
yeah, you know.
before we take you out back
Yeah,
to Los
shoot me in the
Feliz.
yard. And then anyway, so I have a bunch of like freezables.
Yeah.
And I had their I think I can't remember if it's lamb or beef. I'll look I'll put in the Slimer.
Okay.
It's a good shepherd's pie. I had it
Okay.
over 2 days. It was very tasty.
Okay. Wait, you had one
I
over
highly
2
recommend
days?
it. Yeah, because it said it's for 2, and I was like, I'm stuffed after half.
Okay.
Yeah, baby.
Wow, that's
was
a
a
good
tasty one.
plug. Solid plug.
Solid plug for Trader Joe's.
We have to plug them every once in a while.
I forget how good their shit is.
Yeah, they do make some good frozen stuff.
I thought their
That's true.
garlic sauce was gone for good.
Uh-huh.
Turned out it was just like totally sold out.
Oh,
I had to go to John's to get it.
Oh.
Significantly more expensive,
Okay.
but much tastier. Honestly,
The John's one?
much closer to Zanku, even better than Zanku actually.
I mean, that stuff is strong
So
and
good.
delish.
Oh, listen.
And tastes like even more garlicky than garlic does.
Yeah, it's like how did you?
It's like
get
chemically garlic.
Get George Davidovich's breath inside of.
Stop it. It's not that bad, is it?
Oh, it's bad. I feel like I always say this, but like we used to wake up in the morning as a kid, and like the whole house would smell like garlic because he would eat a clove of garlic before bed.
I knew that.
But like that's his general smell and vibe. So
When you smell garlic, you know how sense memory is so strong when you like smell garlic and you're like,
no,
Daddy.
my stomach growls. I like garlic. I'm like maybe it's because I'm hungry,
I think
but
you're
it's
hungry.
it's grumbling now because I'm thinking about garlic in general.
No, I think you're hungry. Do you need another cookie? You need ASMR Baldwin real fast? We actually have a lot of TV talk. Do you want to talk
TV
about
talk.
Bake Off first?
Sure.
So whatever. We're going to be a week behind, but it doesn't really matter.
While I have cookie in my mouth.
Who do you think's going to win? Jurgen?
Jeez, I don't know.
Do you think it's going to be Jurgen?
Were you who he was calling?
Yeah, definitely was me. I like him though, even though he's a white guy. Even though he's like a confident white guy, I still really like him.
And also, I guess German. Like what?
Yeah, and he's German. He's he's like Santa Claus to me.
He is absolutely Santa Claus.
He's Santa Claus. We'll put a picture of him in Slider for sure.
Congrats to him for getting fucking Starbaker twice
in a
What the
row.
fuck is that unheard of or what?
He's amazing.
Has that happened before? I'm sure.
I mean,
it has.
probably. Do you like Giuseppe?
When I'm watching it, I'm doing something else.
You don't know who Giuseppe is?
Mm-mm.
Oh my God.
Who was Giuseppe?
He made the clouds in the first episode. In the second episode, he's literally Italian. And his kids are named like Giorgio, Domino, and Giorgino. I'm not even lying. They said that in the last episode.
I'll pay attention to the next episode better than I did to this one. I'm sorry.
Okay, fine.
I feel like all the media I've consumed has been while I've been doing something else in the last like every day.
That's no way to live.
So busy too.
That's no way to live.
I know.
You need to watch TV in complete focus.
You're right. My name is Zoe Clark.
My name is Zoe
how I
Clark.
watch television.
So you haven't watched any Law and Orders?
No.
Okay,
So
well,
they-
you have so many hours
Listen.
of TV to catch up on.
I really
But-
do. But is it one of each?
There's 3 of each.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I
So
wasn't
I'm gonna
lying.
have a binge-orama.
You're going to have a real binge.
This would be nice for me. I'm sorry. I kind of like this.
Okay, so yeah, they're 3 each because SVU premiered with 2 hours at 2 hours, and then
Oh my
OC had
fucking
1.
god.
And then the next week, SVU had 1 hour and OC had 2 hours.
ACAB, except for Law and Order, I guess.
Yeah, but OC is really fucking good. Organized Crime is so good. Stabler's undercover. He has a goatee, and his name is Eddie.
I can't.
And he's in with the Armenians.
I'm gonna have to put that on Slimerama.
Oh yeah, definitely put his goatee in Slimerama. He's literally in with the Armenians.
Perfect.
And in one scene, he brings out like a bazooka rocket launcher thing, and it's the hottest thing I've ever seen on television.
Wow, Zoe absolutely came from that.
I love big weapons, but he didn't fire it. He was just intimidating the Italians.
Okay, well,
I mean,
that's
maybe you
scary.
understand organized crime, maybe you don't, but
Obviously, Stabler does.
and
Evil
SVU
is
was
undercover.
fine.
SVU is fine. Any fun stories? I don't know why I meant by fun.
No, like the first episode was just like the first 2 episodes sucked, honestly. They were just like just skip them. Just watch Organized Crime and the second episode or the third episode of SVU.
Wow, you're obsessed with the Mafia now.
I love the Mafia.
Zoe Mafia Clark.
Yeah. I
Sorry.
mean, no doubt in my mind that's who I am. Anyway, that's Law and Order.
Do you wish your middle name was Mafia? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay,
Do you
me
wish
too.
your middle name was Mafia?
At this point, yes.
Yeah, at this point, yes. Julia Mafia Davidovich.
Same initial, just different word.
Oh.
Listen, I can swing it.
You can swing it. I don't know if I can because it's a different initial. That's the only thing keeping me from doing it. Did you finish The Circle?
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of boring.
So boring. Why was this season the worst?
Lip chat. I don't know. It was really like, I think they tried to crush too many episodes in and they really lost steam as producers.
Yeah, there was just something about it that made it bad. I hated it.
Netflix flew too close to the sun.
They did. I think they just needed a big shakeup in the middle. There wasn't a big shakeup ever. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Literally not at all. It was really boring. They
There
only
needed-
speak to like try to figure out whether or not they're catfish. So boring.
I know. Who
Like
cares?
they're big investigators. That's all they're trying to be though, is investigators.
I know.
When it's really a popularity contest.
It's a popularity
unfortunately.
contest.
Well, Fortunately, unfortunately, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, probably wouldn't be fortunate for me, but for other people, it might be fortunate.
That's why he really is desperate to be a catfish. Even at this point, would you want to be a catfish, even though the show is not so good? It'll
Yeah,
come back.
definitely.
Yeah. I miss that show where the people go on 5 dates or whatever.
Oh, dating around.
Yeah. I read it's definitely filmed over the course of several days.
Okay.
They wear the same outfit.
but it's coming back?
I don't know. I just wish it would. I really liked it. It was so
Wow,
funny
it's your
to me.
favorite show.
I don't know why.
Have you watched any of the new Jailbirds?
No.
It's pretty good.
Is
Jailbirds NOLA.
Can't wait.
It's in New Orleans.
Okay.
And the accents are strong.
Sweet. I love an accent.
Yeah, the accents are strong and the characters are plentiful.
The characters are plentiful.
The characters are plentiful. I don't know how the drop sketch is though, because 3 episodes are out, but it definitely ends on a cliffhanger.
Okay.
So I'm wondering if they're doing a 3-3-3-3. We'll see.
All right. Maybe I'll have a binge-orama to do.
And I'm actually currently watching the docuseries about Billy Milligan on Netflix. who is the campus rapist. He's a guy who has like multiple personalities, I guess dissociative identity disorder.
Oh, jeez.
It's interesting, but it's definitely sensationalizing this fucking guy. But I think he was sensationalized by the trial.
I mean, I definitely want to watch that though.
Oh, okay.
I do want to watch it. I'm interested.
Okay, yeah, it was pretty. I mean, it's like definitely a true crime doc, but it's really about dissociative identity disorder. But at the time, it was called multiple personality disorder.
I mean, I'm curious how that works into this entire thing.
Like, basically,
he didn't believe he did something.
Yeah.
And this is
so they claimed they went with like an insanity defense. So not guilty by means of mental insanity, but he had raped like 4 women at gunpoint.
Jesus.
But says that it was one of his alters, one of his other personalities that did it. And
And this is a struggle within believing him or not.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
And it seems like, I don't know, it's sort of hard to tell because in the beginning it did seem likely. I don't know if it's like the perspective of the documentarian that he does have this, but then exaggerated it when it started getting him attention. Because he was sort of like the poster child for this disorder. And like psychiatrists from all over the place would come and talk to him. He had like the Charles Manson, like ladies sending him letters type of thing.
Wow, that's really fucked up.
Yeah. And they basically let him out free because he got not guilty by means of insanity. And then they said that they cured him. And so he like got out basically.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, why am I interested in this? But at the same time,
know,
it's just I'm deeply curious about it.
I'm just so deeply curious.
I really want to, I don't know. I don't know why.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's actually a good thing to watch while you're packing.
Yeah, something I don't have to look at things.
Yeah, no, it's like basically a true crime podcast that, is also on TV, but whatever. Yeah. Those are my TV talks. Do you have any?
90 Day Fiance, what's happening? I guess I'm watching like several versions of it.
Oh, yeah.
They have the Bears All, which is like the sexy version.
I hate that.
I know, you really, really hate it. Literally, I don't remember what's happening.
There's The Other Way.
Oh, The Other Way. Oh, yeah. I mean, Jenny and Submit are back.
Okay.
Did I tell you that like she's gone as far as to join the Hare Krishna?
Yeah, I think you told me that, but I don't know if it was on the pod.
Ew, sorry, I just did that. Look at this fuzz on my
foot. Ew. Bad boy, the fuzz on your foot.
Yeah,
we'll take a picture for Slider-On. Maybe.
It looks like, I don't know, a scarf that someone would think was chic in 2003.
Okay.
Anyway, I don't know what I was talking about. Oh yeah, I don't know. Other Way is kind of boring. You're kind of right. I'm kind of seeing how boring it is.
It's so fucking boring.
I don't know.
I only want Before the 90 Days and 90 Day Classic.
Listen, give me my 90 Day Classic. I miss it so much.
I would take a Before. I like a Before too.
I'm definitely watching the Stacey and
Darcy show.
I just don't remember both their names.
I don't know how that's possible.
And to me, that is hilarious. Hong Kong.
Flawless. All right. Well, I think we can probably close.
Oh wait, and Squid Game. Are you watching that?
Oh, I have not watched. I've seen parts of Squid Game.
Oh, you're gonna like it. I feel like it's a you and Jer watch though.
Jer watched it.
Really?
And I saw some of it.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay, so she's violent.
Yeah.
It's maybe a little violent for my sweet little brain right now, but I will watch it.
Okay. And that's the Zoe Promise.
It's a Zoe Promise. I will watch it. It's just, I don't know. Did you see that Law and Order Classic is coming back?
No. I don't think I ever watched Law and Order Classic.
I mean, I'm here for it if it's like really traditional. I want like a traditional procedural. Like, I love organized crime. I do. And I love SVU too, but SVU is getting too much into the background of these characters. Like, I want it to be a case and episode. And I hope that Law and Order, when the classic comes back, I'll give Dick Wolf my entire Thursday night. He can have it. It's his, baby. I just hope that when it comes back, it is a murder a week. That's all I want. Just give me a murder a week. And they solve it or they don't, but they know who did it. There's a conclusion and it happens and it's done. Just please.
Listen, my name is Zoe Clark. Give me a murder a week.
My name is Zoe Clark. Give me a fucking murder a week.
I mean,
Dick
this is kind of
Wolf.
TV talk related, Dick Wolf. NBC.
NBC.
You know me. I have YouTube TV now.
Yeah.
Love my cable company. Really, whatever. It's the cheapest one on the market. There's a Diane tip.
Oh, Diane's little tip.
And I don't know, I got an email from them being like, we haven't reached an agreement with NBC, so we're going to give you guys $10 off a month. And I was like, no, not my NBC.
Wow.
And I was like, great. And then I literally got an email the other day saying they reached an agreement. So,
so then you
damn.
didn't get your $10 back?
Did not. So, what an uneventful time.
Well,
Wish
Diane's
they hadn't
little
reached
tip.
an agreement at all.
Diane's little tip. Sometimes things happen, sometimes they don't.
It's true.
And there's really no escaping that.
That's her mantra.
Yeah, like if you want something to happen in your life, and it's not a promise or a guarantee, but it could happen. If you left us a 5-star rating or review, you know, there's no telling what might happen in your life next.
It's magic.
Yeah, like it could be the start of something really incredible.
Yeah.
And by not leaving us a 5-star rating or review/rating, you're only holding yourself back.
That's true.
Like, be your full self.
Be your authentic self.
And follow us at Bad Boy Podcast. You know, because we will Diane will show you the way.
It's true. Yeah. I mean, she's on cult status watch.
Absolutely.
Always.
Always. You know, she's part of so many MLMs. You know, it's
chock full of them.
Chock full. Her
Can't
garage,
stop.
you can't even step foot in it. It's just lotions and clothing,
vitamins,
and oils, and
fucking body patches or something.
Yeah, so many pouches. It's tough. Email Diane at badboypod.com because she wants to read something while she's organizing her garage.
Yeah. She still is like deeply into couponing.
Deep.
Never
couponing
stopped.
Vibes.
Never
and
stopped.
if you want to be Diane's pen pal, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll figure that out. Maybe we won't by now.
Let her know.
So let us know. And also shop.badboypod.com for a Diane shirt.
Diane fanny pack.
Diane.
I'm not sure if they have those.
Diane pack.
Maybe they have Diane packs.
Maybe they have Diane packs.
I would buy one. You know, I was tromping around my house, losing my hammer several times.
Yep.
Wishing I had some
Diane's
kind of
tool belt.
Yeah, wishing I had a fucking tool belt.
I feel like if we could make Diane fanny packs and maybe people would like them.
It's like, why is the hammer always in your bed? It's like, why is my hammer on my bed?
Email Diane.
Why would it be there?
I'm like fully into the idea of a Diane pack now.
Diane pack sounds wonderful.
It sounds wonderful.
I love our Diane logo.
I do too. Like, we should put it on more things.
You're right.
Suck on my anus.
You heard it here first.
You heard it here first. Yeah, that's it, I think, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Brought to you by Lady Parts.